sprint, second in that historic Bahrain Grand Prix, the first brothers ever in MotoGP to finish first and second. Happy memories as well here in Argentina for Alex. Pole position here on our last visit in 2023, and he was third also, of course, in the Grand Prix that very same year. And completing the lineup, we welcomed Ducati Lenovo team rider Pecco Bagnaia. Pecco kicked off the new season with 2 third places in Thailand, a best of 5th here in 2022 in Argentina. Gentlemen, welcome to all 3 of you. A long trip here to Termas, but great to be back here in Argentina. Marc, we'll start the press conference with you. As you mentioned, it was the dream start in Bahrain. We know how much you like Argentina, how strong you've been here in the past. You're the big favourite once again coming here. So do you see it as an opportunity to take another double win?
Well, we will understand during the weekend. Of course, we start in the best way possible in Thailand, and with double victory that was super important. And yeah, then I was at home. People talk a lot, but just we need to have the feet on the ground and try to work in the same way as Thailand. I know that here in Argentina, most of the years I ride in a good way, but also I did some mistakes. So let's see if we can start in a good way in FP1, because like this will be easier the weekend.
Great success, Marc, as we mentioned here in the past. That was, of course, with Honda. You're now here with Ducati. You know your strengths here at this circuit. You now know the strengths of the Ducati. So how much are you looking forward to riding this circuit on the Ducati, and where do you think the bike's strong points could be here?
Yeah, one of the main characteristics of this GP is that during the GP is improving, is changing the track, the grip of the track, and then you need to adapt a bit your riding style. You need to adapt your setup and try to understand where is the limit. Ducati is the bike balance is amazing. I like it. It's working in every condition. It's working in a slippery condition. It's working when the grip is super good, but especially for my riding style, when I have this kind of low grip, I prefer, because I don't know, I feel more comfortable.
As you mentioned, you're leading the World Championship for the first time since 2019. I think the first time, actually, coincidentally, you've led it since 93 Grand Prix, which of course is your race number. I just wondered how that feels, Marc. I mean, it's only round 1, of course, but to see your name back in P1 in the championship after what's been 6 pretty difficult years, you've worked so hard to get back there. How has it felt to be back in P1 and top of the championship?
Felt good, especially I feel relaxed, comfortable. I feel well with the team. That also is super important. Not only with the bike, also with the team. The communication is flowing in a good way. And yeah, I feel relaxed, I feel good, but still 21 races to go, so we need to keep going.
Best luck to you this weekend, Marc. We'll come on then to Alex Marquez. Alex, as we mentioned, a fantastic weekend for you in Bahrain. 1 podium in the whole of last year and already 2 in round 1. It shows what a great place you're in with yourself and, of course, with the new Ducati package. We know you like this circuit here in 2023, so you must come here thinking you're going to be in that battle at the front once again.
Yeah, I'm super happy to be in Argentina. I mean, we started the season in a really good way. We did, I think, a really good work during all the pre-season. So just we confirmed in the first race that we're doing good things during all the first GP. But still, we need to improve a few things. Still, and I'm still saying that these 2 guys are a little bit half a step better than us. So we need still to improve small things, but you know, every time we are closer and closer. So just keep flowing, keep working, and especially keep enjoying. This is, I think, the key of Be Fast. And you know, Argentina is a good track for me, but every year is changing. To 1 year that we didn't come here, so can be a completely different history if we compare to Thailand. So we need to keep working, keep focused, and trying to do our things in a good way.
You did say in Bahrain you felt like Marc and Pecco just had that little step, like you just mentioned. Where is that, and where can you try and find that sort of small gap?
I mean, for me, they have a little bit everything more under control than us, looks like. So they can, and we saw it, they have something more, especially Pecco have the bike really under control, and he have a lot of experience with this bike. So just small things. I mean, Marc have a really strong points, Pecco also. So we need to analyze that few things and try to be closer of them to be faster.
Marc told us after Bahrain that he feels that this year you're going to be winning races, not just one, but quite a lot of races. I mean, do you feel, Alex, it is time for you to make that next step? Do you feel in yourself you can be winning Grand Prix this year?
If he let me, yeah. No, apart of jokes, I mean, we are doing the things of making a really good things, but first victory or be really on the top 3 on the championship, you need to make many things in a good way. So we are doing that in a really good way. We have all the ingredients to make it. So now just we need to take it easy, and if we do the things in a correct way, as I said, we'll arrive, but no rush. Everything have a time.
Alex, have a great weekend here in Argentina. We'll come on then to Pecco Bagnaia from the Ducati Lenovo team. Pecco, you told us in Thailand you're not here to finish third. Before we start asking you a couple of questions, we'll just like to show you this very quick video. So, what did you understand from Thailand? What did you learn in that opening Grand Prix, which hopefully is going to make you stronger here this weekend in Argentina?
Honestly, we did a good weekend. We had a good results considering the situation. Everything that was under our control was done, and the rest was not working well. But in any case, we improved during the race weekend, and we finished on the podium. That is not my wasn't my objective, but considering the situation wasn't that bad. And let's see this race weekend. I know clearly that is a track where I need to work a bit more. Tomorrow we'll try to adapt to the situation, because I did 2 laps working, and the condition is not the best, absolutely. But we try to improve. We try to learn from what I did wrong in Thailand, and try to be competitive from the first session.
I was quite surprised to see you've never actually had a podium here in Argentina. Why is that? Is it a track not your favourite track? Have you found it difficult maybe than other tracks here before?
Because honestly, I crashed last time we were here. I crashed that I was second, and I was second in comfort, but I did a mistake in the second last corner, entering a bit too fast. And the year before, every time I did some mistakes, or in qualifying or in the race. So I think it's a good track. I like to ride here. I like the layout, and I think can suit well to my riding style. And so there's always a first time.
It was you versus the Marquez brothers in Thailand. Do you think it's going to be the same again here this weekend?
Let's see. I think surely that they will be competitive, like other Ducati, like also Aprilia and other KTM. So will not be an easy weekend for everybody, because like Marc said, the track will improve during session, and the peak of performance will be during Sunday race. And we just need to be prepared, just need to understand that you can just try to adapt to the track and not to the bike, because here is improving every session, and be competitive.
Okay, gentlemen, for the time being, thanks to all three of you. Now, before we invite questions from the international media, I'm delighted to say, hello, how are you doing? Great to see you. Of course, we wish that you're all with us here down in Termas at the Rio Hondo in Argentina. Jorge, first of all, just a couple of quick questions. How's the recovery going? How's the rehab going? And obviously missing here this weekend in Argentina. Next race is Austin in Texas. Is there a chance that we'll see you with the Aprilia and the #1 plate in Austin?
Hello guys, yeah, really happy to join you finally here in the press conference. Hello to Pecco, to Marc, and to Alex.
Hi.
Hi, and yeah, from here really suffering. It's not my moment. I'm struggling to recover as fast as I would like. I can say from here also that I won't be in Austin. I would like to be there, but I won't be racing. And yeah, I don't know if I can be also in Qatar. I don't know yet. This is still really early for sure. I would like to make some kind of test before coming back to racing because I'm not feeling really good, and I know Massimo also is working on that. So let's see if we can make it possible.
We desperately hope that you're back very, very soon, Jorge. Just another question from me. Obviously, sadly, you weren't able to race in Thailand. You were obviously watching it. We saw on your social media channels you were watching at home. What did you make of the first Grand Prix, and how encouraged were you by the performance of Aprilia, in particular what Ayagura was able to achieve on the RSGP, because he was incredible on his debut?
Yeah, it's for sure hard to watch it from home. I will follow really close this weekend. I'm cheering for Aprilia. Hopefully they can improve a bit more and be close to that podium. And yeah, for sure a bit boring without me on track. But yeah, I hope these guys can put a big show this weekend. And yeah, I will watch it from home, and I will for sure enjoy the race.
Now, before we let you go and continue that recovery, I'm sure Marc, Alex and Pecco would probably just like to say a few words to Jorge. Marc, of course, you've been in this situation before, recovering from serious injuries. It's tough to see Jorge sitting at home. We want to see the world champion, the #1 here, but I'm sure you'd just like to offer a few words of encouragement, and great to see Jorge as well.
Yeah, I already sent a message to him that just respect his body. I think it's a smart decision that he will not be in Austin because it's a very tricky circuit for physical condition. But keep going, Jorge. From one day to the other, it will change. You will feel better, and we wait you here in the racetrack.
And Alex?
Thank you.
Yeah, just that. We wait you here. Take your time, and for sure, when you come back, you will be fast like always.
And Pecco, the last 2 or 3 years in MotoGP, it's been Pecco Bagnaia versus Jorge Martin. You two have given us some great shows, so I'm sure you've got a few words to say to Jorge as well.
Only Forza, and that we need the #1 on track, and the fight with Jorge is always intense, and we need to fight against you, so coming back as soon as you can, but not too soon, because you have to take time.
Thank you guys, for sure. I'm missing a lot to be back on track with you, but yeah, I will try my best. I will listen to my body, as Marc said, and I will come back when I'm 100%.
Jorge, thank you so much for joining us. We wish you well in this recovery, and we hope to see.
In terms of riding style and the feeling with the bike, also when you compare your data with Marc, what are you missing? And I don't know if it's something that you are missing also, not only from Thailand GP, maybe also before the starting of the season. Thank you.
In Thailand, I just struggled. From the first day of test, we had some issues during the test, and that we didn't finish our job. So we needed to finish it in race weekend, and I wasn't ready to fight against someone that was prepared to fight for a win. So as soon as I understood it, I just tried, but I wasn't fast enough to fight. And in Malaysia was different. In Malaysia was already fast. I was prepared. The time attack went quite well, and the situation was different compared in Thailand. But nothing. I learned an important lesson last year, that when you can't, you need to finish, and the best result was third. For me, the best result could have been second, but I wasn't fast enough to catch Marc, Alex back, and try to fight with him. But third place in the situation we were, that was not just a missing feeling from the bike, but also other things that was missing. I was okay, finishing in third.
Simon Patterson from the race. Since we saw you last, we've found out that Pirelli are going to replace Michelin as the control tyre from 27. Can you give us some thoughts on it? All three of you.
As a rider, I already experienced, I think the only one here from Bridgestone to Michelin. And I don't like to change. Not from Michelin to Pirelli. I mean, sure, Pirelli will be good tires, but always when you change, it's a kind of adaptation from the manufacturers to the tires, the riding style to the tires. And you remember when Michelin arrived here as Bridgestone, strange crashes that the riders, we don't understand why we crash. And as a rider, personal opinion, I don't like. but it's the decision of the championship. But we need to say thanks to Michelin, because they develop in a very good way the tires and are performing right now in a very good way.
Me too. I didn't have the experience like Marc said of changing also in Moto2 from Dunlop to Pirelli, so I don't have that experience. But you know, it's the championship decision, so we'll need to adapt to that.
I don't know. I never experienced nothing like that, but I'm sure that Pirelli will do a great job to develop a tire that will suit well to our bikes. Michelin did it in a fantastic way, and the performance right now is incredible. So let's see, let's wait. Will not be easy, because we will have to develop bikes and tires in the same moment, but we are here to be competitive. We are here to doing it, and will be fun also to have a difference.
Yes, Mela Chércoles, Diario AS and Cadena SER. After to see and listen to Martinator, I have a question for all of you. Do you think that would be a good idea that when Martinator come back to the circuit to do again the picture all together on the grid, the family photo? Because I think that it's necessary, this photo with the number one. What do you think? Thank you.
Why not? Of course, will be a good idea. Will be already the third picture, but yeah, I mean, Martin deserves, every rider deserves, but especially the number one, the previous champion deserves to have the picture for the history. I mean, and yeah, I'm agree.
Same like Marc, he deserves it, so will be a good opportunity to make again the picture.
In Italy, we say there's no two without three. So, I think he deserves to be there in the picture, and could be great to do it again.
Pecco kind of hinted at the track condition, but can you, if I know you've had a chance to have a look at it, can all three of you just give us your thoughts on it?
I was running this morning and looks okay.
I was running yesterday, it looks okay also.
I didn't run, but wasn't okay.
Running maybe was a factor,
maybe,
you know, and then
walking, I see more clear how muddy is.
Okay, just a quick reminder before we move on to MotoGP Social that Marc, Alex and Pecco will remain after the main press conference, and there'll be a chance for the media to ask them questions in both Spanish and also Italian. That's just a very quick reminder. What we will do now, MotoGP Social, and it's a very sort of local flavour. You've got your boards, gentlemen, to your left. And this is basically placing the Argentine dishes in the correct position. So we have humita, locro, choripan, matambra, orolado, chimichurri, chipas, and alfajore. So what do we think? Which?
Valentino Rossi's warning. Can he really help Pecco Bagnaia? MotoGP legend. Valentino Rossi has always played a crucial role in guiding young Italian riders, and his presence in the 2025 season is set to be stronger than ever. With his VR46 team gaining more influence within Ducati, Rossi is expected to have a bigger say in the championship battle. However, his former student, Pecco Bagnaia, is now facing one of the biggest challenges of his career. Marc Marquez joining Ducati's factory team as his teammate. Marquez's dominance begins. Marquez, who switched from Honda to Ducati, wasted no time proving he's still the most dangerous rider on the grid. At the season-opening Thailand Grand Prix, he dominated both the sprint race and the main race, making it clear that he's ready to challenge for the championship. If Marquez wins the title this year, he will match Rossi's record of 9 world championships, a milestone that would further cement his legacy. Can Rossi really help Pecco? Despite Rossi's intentions to support Pecco, former MotoGP champion Sylvain Guintoli is skeptical about how much influence Rossi can actually have. Speaking to TNT Sports, he said, "I don't know how much Vale can help Pecco. Pecco knows what he has to do. He knows his potential. If I was him, I'd be worried." Guintoli pointed out that Marquez was already competitive last year on a weaker bike, yet he still managed to battle with Bagnaia on multiple occasions. One key example was the last lap at Jerez, where Marquez, riding an older Ducati as part of a private team, still managed to put pressure on Pecco. Now, with equal machinery and full support from Ducati, Marquez will be even more dangerous. Pecco knows this will be a more difficult job this year. The pressure is on. As a rider, it's a bad situation. You don't want Marquez as your teammate. The ultimate test for Bagnaia. Guintoli believes that Bagnaia still has some untapped potential, but this season will reveal whether he can take his riding to the next level. Bagnaia has already achieved major milestones. He ended Ducati's championship drought by delivering their first title since Casey Stoner in 2007 and became the first Italian champion since Rossi. However, fighting against Marquez on the same bike is an entirely different challenge. It will be a different story for him going head-to-head with Marquez. Pecco knows how talented and naturally fast Marc is and how mentally strong he is. Marquez is not just fast, but also a master of mind games. Having him in the same garage means Bagnaia will have to deal with intense competition every single race weekend. Hodgson's perspective: it's not over for Bagnaia. While many believe Marquez will dominate, Neil Hodgson disagrees. Speaking before the Thailand GP, he stated, "It's not a foregone conclusion that Marc will obliterate Bagnaia. Pecco is a two-time champion. He has not peaked yet. He's still learning and growing as a rider." Hodgson emphasized that Bagnaia should not fear Marquez, but instead fight back aggressively. He believes that if Pecco lets Marquez push him around, he will continue to do so. If Pecco allows Marc to be Marc, to rough him up on track, he will continue to do that. Pecco is super bright and he knows that, so he won't give Marc a millimeter on track. How can Pecco beat Marquez? The key for Bagnaia, according to Hodgson, is to be absolutely perfect. He must qualify on pole to start ahead of Marquez. Get the lead early to avoid fighting in the pack. Make no mistakes, every small error will be punished by Marquez. We've seen him do that. He's had lots of perfect weekends. It's the only way to fend off Marquez. A battle for the ages. With two top riders on the same Ducati, this season promises to be one of the most exciting in recent history. Marquez has the experience, aggression, and raw speed, while Bagnaia has the precision and championship-winning mentality. The big question remains, can Bagnaia rise to the challenge, or will Marquez take control of Ducati and match Rossi's legendary 9 titles? One thing is for sure, MotoGP fans are in for a thrilling season.